The real estate guy. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Middle of March. What is it? It's St. Patrick's Day month, right? So it's green. Green's good. Green, money, good things, all that stuff. All right, whatever. I got some houses of the week for you guys. All right, as you know, we list a lot of homes every month. And we sell a few of our homes from our radio show. We joke around with you guys. We got 10 listeners today, 5 listeners. No, I'm pretty sure there's a few hundred of you out there. Maybe you can hear me, maybe you can't. Maybe you've got me turned down, maybe you don't. I don't know. But there's a few hundred of you at least with this station on right now, all right? So if you know a friend, you got a family member, you got a cousin, an aunt, a brother, a sister, a mother, whatever, that wants to buy this house, give us a call. 702-310-6683. That's 702-310-MOVE. All right, James, I'm going to give you one of these, too. You're going to read one of them for us, all right? Talk about some real estate. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. So first, what the address is, 20 East Caldava Boulevard. This home is going to be listed at $315,000. I'm sorry, it is listed at $315,000. Just went on the market a few days ago. It's 1,450 square feet on a 12,600 square foot lot. Ooh, nice. 3-bedroom, large, low-maintenance lot with bursting appeal. This one is built in 93 and is 89048. Awesome. Cute little place here with a nice size lot. If you're interested, give us a call. All right, James, tell us about that one. What do we got?
Oh, man.
Can you see?
As you can tell, I am not a real estate guy or kid.
What's the address? What do we got?
Where am I finding the
Top
address?
left. Top left up there.
Oh, there it is. It is 653 Del Gorno Street. One of my favorites.
Beautiful. What's it listed at?
It is listed at what a screaming price! It's only $535 out the door.
Beautiful. And a little bit below that address, what's the square footage on it?
It is
535. It's got to be like
it's
2 something.
Well, we have $255 a square foot.
Okay, so that's top right here. Go right here. What does that say? Square footage for me.
Oh, I quit.
2101. I was just a little bit below. 2101 listed at 535. This is in 89138. Excuse me. I apologize. So this one's in 89138, built in 2002. This one's in the Summerlin area, west on Charleston. 653 Del Giorno Street. All right, that one was a tough one. I didn't give you a break here, all right? I could have gave you this one. This one's a little easier. 3721 Moonshine Falls. 526,000. This is an 89085, built in 2007 in the Nelson Ranch subdivision. 2,821 square feet. This looks like it's in North Las Vegas. It is. It's in North Las Vegas. So there's our 3 houses of the week. And actually, while I got you guys here, too, I'm going to talk about my Mesquite listing. So 479 Apogee Crest. I had a client buy a lot about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and he built a beautiful home on it. Well, due to some extenuating circumstances, he is now selling that home that has been barely lived in. About 3 to 6 months worth of living and one man. So really not much living in, just to be honest. All right, beautiful home. We listed it at $599, $999. It's in Mesquite. It's on the west side of the freeway, in the golf course community. It is right near a gate entrance. Fantastic, beautiful, custom little home. If you're interested in Mesquite, or you know anybody that is, give me a call. I'll get you set up. 702-310-6683. And again, remember, James over here, our lovely James Jensen, is giving out some Aviators tickets. If you didn't hear already, or you're new here, or you just turned us on and you want to go to an Aviators game, call the real estate guys. We'll set you up with James. The first 5 callers are getting Aviators tickets, all right? And if you call and one of my agents answers and they go, "What are you talking about?" Just say, "Jacob told me I'm getting Aviators tickets if I call this number," and I'll get it handled, all right? 702-310-6683. That's 702-310-MOVE. Get your Aviators tickets. You know, when we do those, what are they, concourse nights, those are always a blast. We always have some fun with those. You know, we bring a few people out. I go bother you to get me a drink, have a few beers, talk to some folks. Always meet some cool people. You know, I kind of compare, like, the Aviators concourse night now to, like, walking that concourse to, like, a Fremont Street, but, like, the locals. It's like the good locals, right? You just walk around, you get the people watch, people talk a little bit, have some fun. You never know who you're going to meet out there. You never know who you're going to see. Sometimes it's a reunion. You see some old friends, some old classmates. So get yourself down to the Aviators game, have some fun, have a few drinks, and we'll help you. We'll help get you in there. On the real estate guy, kind of.
Yeah, there's all sorts of Las Vegas fans that come out, and you see all sides of walks and talks of life. But the concourse nights are really fun. Get you interacting with your people.
Right.
These are guys that want to have a home. They want to have a different home. I mean, these are the people that can actually be a part of the community, and you can help them out.
Right, yeah. Even if you just want to go pet some dogs, show up on a Wednesday. See all the dogs. You know, it's always you're having a bad day. You can't go wrong with some dogs in your life, right?
And then we always play like a doorbell sound effect, gets the dogs going.
Oh, get them all riled up.
We do a Simba cam. So, similar to the Lion King where they lift up Simba. A lot of people lift up their dogs, their kids, lift up a beer.
Nice.
They have
nice.
a lot of fun with it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Have we ever had, I know this is an MLB tradition kind of, and I don't know why I thought of this, but I did. Have you ever had a ball land in a cup and a chug?
Oh, I'm sure.
You had to, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen it personally, but I'm sure with just the sheer numbers.
That's a classic. I don't know why I thought it just came into my head. I was picturing a TikTok of someone chugging a beer ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say then you have to finish the beer with the ball.
You have to as the crowd cheers you on
and get everybody cheering and clapping for you.
Hyped up.
Have you ever caught a foul ball?
I
have. Here in Vegas or?
Not here. No, I think MLB games when I was younger. Yeah. I did quite a few games. I've done a few Dodgers games, did a Yankees Angels game because I was a Yankees fan when I was younger. Sorry, guys. It's Vegas. I had a bunch of random teams. Yankees, Eagles, Celtics, base. Yeah, I was all over the place. It made no sense, but it didn't matter. It was Vegas, so you could do that type of stuff. But my dad was always good at getting one of the pitchers or one of the coaches to throw a ball up to.
Yeah. Probably used you as a, hey, you got to give it to the kid.
For sure. I always had a glove, of course. My dad wishes I played baseball. He always wishes I was out there. Yeah, if you didn't know, he coached me for baseball and probably 13 years, 14 years. Long time. Did, T-ball all the way up to the high school years. Just got bored. I was an antsy kid. I was the kid on second base with jerky in my pocket and seeds, and I was always getting yelled at to pay attention, because it was just boring. I only get a ball every, 10 minutes. Easy rundown. All right, I'm done. Now what? Always batted first, second, third, because I was a fast guy. I was still stealing home all day, any day. As soon as that pitcher looks or throws, I'm out. Nah, but I miss baseball. Baseball was a fun time. I feel like we should get some real estate guys softball matches or something. If we got a big match, could we get something at the ballpark? If we got a charity match, oh, there we go. We could do a just 1-for-1 softball charity match.
Yeah, we have a Guns and Hoses game that we do, the cops versus the firemen.
Nice, okay.
Come out and they battle it out. Have That's some cool. Families come out.
Maybe we'll do realtors versus consumers.
Yeah, or the home builders or something versus the real estate.
Builders versus realtors.
Yeah, that's got a good ring to it.
That kind of sounded funny. What did I say? kind sounds so funny. Is that what I just said? It's one of those days, huh? No, but I think we should do that, and I'm going to talk about that for a minute because I know Pops would be happy if I spoke about this. So, as you may have heard if you've been listening to us, the last month or so, my dad's been very excited because he's been putting this nonprofit together. It is called Just One for One. Bless you, Jude. It's called Just One for One, and the concept is this: who can't afford $1 from every paycheck, every commission, or every instance of payment to donate to help kids? Right? He has a lot of passion for babies and for kids in general, right? Just wanted to find a way to help and give back. We've done a lot of work for a local charity already out here called Just One, the Just One Project, which is all about housing and feeding and helping, the low-income community of our area, right? They have a large grocery store. Well, they'll take people in. They'll let them shop for free, get some fresh vegetables, fresh food. And I'm pretty sure they help with like housing situations and stuff like that too. Fantastic project. Long story short, the real estate guys came into contact with them from another client. We helped organize a land deal. Well, they acquired a portion of land to, increase their storage facility, I believe their warehouse. But anyways, long story short, inspired my dad, loves the people over at Just One. The woman there, the CEOs and whatnot, they are fantastic. They have a great show running over there. And he was inspired. So he put together this Just One for One, and he wants to use it to help collect fund, raise money to help out the Just One project and their kids section, right? So I know he's going to do a lot of work with them. But he's already given a few practice presentations, and I know if you know him or if you're a friend of his, he's already called you and spent 20 minutes telling you about it. But yeah, so the goal is to, maybe start with the real estate community. And, if every real estate agent out there that does a deal can commit $1 out of their, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15% commission, whatever it is, then, we can collect a $2,000-$3,000 a month, right? Right now, it's only about 2,600 sales. So if we got everyone to commit, there's $2,500, $2,600 a month. But then you can take that aspect and, bring it to every industry, right? Start getting the aviators guys involved. They make some change here and there. Maybe they can give $1 per paycheck, all right? But that's the gist of it. So, start small, right? Every person matters, right? When it really is $1. And every person can actually make a difference, right? You don't have to have millions of dollars to make a difference with a project like this, right? $1 goes a long way.
Yeah, I think everybody has that dollar either in their change cup in their car, the couch cushions, stuff like that. I think it's a great project, and it's something that can just snowball.
Right, absolutely. And it's something that I think as you get people, you won't really have people canceling it or getting rid of it either. Like, first off, I already have enough subscriptions on my damn card, but I wouldn't even notice the $1 one, right? So you get people signed up, I could see that doing very, very well. He's super excited about it. And yeah, I think he's going to do some big things. And I know he would love for me to just tell him to get out of the real estate side and go do that and let me run this. But, that sounds kind of more fun too, honestly.
And he says I think he's partnering up with Grape Street and doing some gift cards.
He's going to get everyone involved, I'm sure.
We're talking about getting some tickets to the Aviators. We want to be a part of everything that Aaron does. He's always does it high level stuff. We want to show that support, especially because it's for the community.
Yeah, that's awesome, and I know you guys do a lot to help out with the community as well. It's great that we have all these great organizations and great businesses in this town that care about our locals, right? Because we have these big corporations not too far from us that don't really think about us ever. So we need some local folks to keep us all together, keep the community running. It almost feels like two separate towns sometimes when you get past like maybe Jones or something. It's almost a different town. You get down to the downtown strip area, right? We got to keep all our locals secure and everything going well.
Maybe some of those hotel rooms could use $1 from their resort fees.
Right. That's a good idea, actually. Might have to bring the piss to the corporate casinos as well. Get them involved. Yeah, you guys are taking all this damn money from our town. Give some back.
Yeah, and these resort fees are getting crazy.
They are, right?
$20, $40, $50.
Yeah, I was reading an article the other day about, the aspect of how Vegas used to be is like it was the affordable city to come have a good weekend. It ain't affordable no more. The rich come to play, right?
Yeah, and they're gouging everybody. That's
Right.
what's tough.
Yeah.
Not only are you giving some money away at the blackjack tables, but then trying to buy drinks. You gotta basically sell a kidney sometimes to
Yeah.
pay for all these.
Yep, it is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, with that, guys, you guys got one segment left. You got about 10 minutes left to listen to me. So I will take a quick break, and I'll see you guys in 2 minutes.